Hello guys, this is Pap from Pap back at it again, and today we have finally the leaks. There's actually no announcement in the game now that I'm recording about the mini box. The name is Pulse of the QUASARS, but there's no official announcement in the game, but we are sure because the bundle that's gonna come with this was announced to be out, to be released on the 31st of March. So I had to spend 700 gems. I think I probably gonna go with the selection at this point, just because I have nothing to spend them with. So maybe I'm lucky and get some compulsory or something like that. So this is the mini box. So before jumping right into it, guys, just a quick reminder: if you enjoy the content, please leave a like and subscribe. I really appreciate it. It really helps me a lot. Let's jump right into it. Actually, let's start from the bundle. That is actually a card that Yugioh used in the anime, in the cartoon as well. We're talking about 1-for-1. It says, actually you can see description here, there you go. Send one monster from your hand to the graveyard, special summon one level 1 monster from your end or deck. Limited one, so we know that's pretty nice. So this will come of course with some packs from the new mini box, that is this one. So let's go. Shooting Quasar Dragon to begin with. 1 tuner synchro monster plus 2 or more non-tuner synchro monsters, and we have the skill that is coming. You already saw that. To play this, must be synchro summoned and cannot be special summoned by other ways. Discard maximum number of attacks per battle phase equals to the number of non-tuner monsters used as its synchro material. So what's this about is that this makes good because these are not attacks on monsters. So this means that you can just attack a couple of monsters and then attack directly still. And of course, remembering that in Duel Links we only have 4k life points, this becomes an insane anti-K machine, but of course we have to see how good the skill will be to take this out. Also, once per turn, during either player's turn, when a card or effect is activated, you can negate the activation, and if you do, destroy it. So this is Omni Negation, once per turn. When this card leaves the field, you can special summon one Shooting Star Dragon from your extra deck. Pretty nice. So keep in mind that this is when a card or effect is activated. Of course this can miss the timing, but it also says an effect, so this means that it can negate also the effect of a continuous spell or continuous trap card already in the field. Keep in mind that, that's pretty cool. And this is gonna be the new beast of our boy Yugioh. Then we have Saphilon, the Ultimate Time Lord. 4k, cannot be normal summon set, must be special summoned from your hand by having 10 or more monsters in your graveyard. Once per turn, you can special summon one level 8 or higher fairy monsters from your hand or graveyard, but its effect are negated. Also, its attack becomes a 4k. Okay. I mean, this can inflict damage. That's the whole thing compared to the other one, right? I mean, this can inflict damage. It's a 4k, easily summonable, but I mean, he has no protection from anything. I mean, he can be destroyed either by card effect, so I don't know. But this was the boss, I guess. And then we have, I mean, I don't think this is gonna be used in the Time Lord decks that we already have that are focusing on burn. You know what I mean? Because this is actually out of the place. And then we have Scarlet Red Dragon Archfiend. So this card's name becomes Red Dragon Archfiend while it's on the field or in the graveyard. That's pretty nice. Same stats, 3k to 2500. Once per turn, you can destroy as many special summon effect monsters on the field as possible with attack less than or equal to these cards. Then inflict 500 damage a euro per for each monster destroyed. That's pretty cool. It's like the red eyes summon at school, like something like that that we have for red eyes. But this has 500 more attack points, and And it's actually pretty nice. It can be used, of course, for the summon of Red Nova, right? So that's pretty cool, honestly, for Jack Atlas as well. Very nice upgrade. I mean, it's kind of like the Hot Red Dragon Archfiend, but this does not require the monsters to be in attack position. And also, I think the other one pops also your monsters as well, maybe. So this is definitely an upgrade. Then we have, among the SRs, Wavering Eyes. Destroy as many cards in each player's pendulum zone as possible, then apply these effects in sequence depending on the number of cards destroyed by this effect. One or more, inflict 500 damage to your opponent, we don't care about this. Two or more, you can add one pendulum monster from your main deck to your hand. Okay, that's already good. 3 or more, you can banish one card of the field without targeting, that's cool. You can add one Wavering Eyes from your deck to your hand, and this is now once per turn. Nice. So I mean, this can be easily combined with the effect of a dice that when it's popped, you get other effect, or as well as the effect of Abyss Actors, right? Because when they are popped, they let you add stuff to your hand or summon stuff to your hand. So Wavering Eye is gonna be a huge boost for Abyss Actors, right? What am I missing? Metal Falls as well can have something like this. Who knows? I mean, not for the damage, of course, but just to have a pendulum monster. That's the thing. Then we have Shooting Riser Dragon. That's cool. That's definitely cool. Generic. Dragon Synchro Tomb Effect, level 7. If this card is Synchro summoned, you can send one monster from your deck to the graveyard whose level is lower than these cards on the field, and if you do, reduce this card level by that monsters, but for the rest of this turn you cannot activate the effect of monster with the same name. Okay, you can only use this effect once per turn, once per chain during your opponent's main phase. Synchro summon, so Excel Synchro, and this is a tuna, so you can make this level 2 for the Shooting Quasar, of course, that's the purpose. But what are we going to send though to the graveyard? That's the question, right? What level 2 can we send? We have to figure this out, right? We're gonna do it. Then we have Do SOLFACHORD Kutia. SOLFACHORD, also SOLFACHORD. You tell me, guys. So I also saw that we had a link monster added to the trader's catalog, so that's nice. Pendulum summons for your SOLFACHORD pendulum monster cannot be negated while you have an even pendulum skill in your pendulum zone. Your SOLFACHORD pendulum monsters you control gain attack equal to 100 per their own pendulum skill. If this card is normal special summon, you can add one SOLFACHORD pendulum monster from your deck to your hands. Okay. Time Maiden. If you control no monsters, you can summon this card from your hand. This card can be treated as 2 tributes for the tribute summon of a Time Lord monster. Okay, I actually met this in Master Duel. You can tribute this card, add one Time Lord monster with 0 attack from your deck to your hands. You can manage this card from your graveyard, special summon one Time Lord monster with 0 attack from your deck, ignoring its summoning condition. So this means you can actually bring out 2 because you summon this. You can actually tribute him, right? You can tribute it for the normal summon of a Time Lord monster, and then you can use the effect from the graveyard to summon another one. Pretty cool, definitely. Red Rain. If you control a level 8 or higher Synchro monsters, banish all monsters on the field except the monsters with the highest level. Also, the remaining face-up monsters on the field are unaffected by other cards' effects except their own. So, insane. Until the end of this turn, if a Dark Dragon Synchro monster is Synchro summoned to your field while this card is in your graveyard, you can add this card to your hand. I mean, this card can be completely useless against an already summoned Shooting Quasar Dragon because it's gonna be level 12, right? Okay, but I think that with this card, Red Dragon Archfiend can be a huge problem. Like, this card does not target, of course, so banish without targeting, that's pretty insane. And also, this card comes back to your hands and it does not get banished when it's used again, you know, so this can keep on being recycled with no end. That's really scary, honestly. I mean, we'll see. I cannot give you more suggestion because I have never played Resonators, so I don't know how this card can be can actually synergize with the rest of the deck. If he actually is gonna count as a staple that is gonna be there whenever you draw it, if there's a way to do something different, who knows, we're gonna see. Other SOLFACHORD, opponent can activate a spell, trap a card, or a monster effect when your SOLFACHORD pendulum monster is pendulum summoned. Okay, no stuff on summon. You can special summon this card by treating 2 pendulum monsters. 2700. You can only use each effect of following effects once per turn. You can target one face-up card your opponent controls or up to 2 cards. If you have an odd pendulum skin, your pendulum is odd, so it has to be okay. So these cards play with odd and even numbers. Negate its effect until the end of your opponent's turn. Nice. When an effect of a monster on the field is activated with an equal or lower attack than the highest pendulum skin in your pendulum zone, you can destroy that monster. Okay, they have some pretty cool stuff, right? While you have a non-pendulum skin in your pendulum zone, if your SOLFACHORD pendulum monster will be destroyed by battle, you can destroy this card instead. During your main phase, you can add one SOLFACHORD pendulum monster from your deck to your extra face up. Okay, you can only use, except the Fanchia. You can only use this effect once per turn. So these guys are pretty cool, right? And they're gonna be something with their fairy, and they're gonna get advantage from the new skill that we got, Pendulum Unite, among the new skill. Here we go, Synchro Overtake. Reveal one Synchro monster in your extra deck. Choose one of the Synchro materials whose name is listed on that card and add to your hand or special summon that monster from your deck or graveyard. Also, you cannot special summon a monster from the extra deck the turn you activate this card except Synchro monsters. So this theoretically is to summon STARDUST Dragon from your graveyard, right? Because... but you have to summon that already. You have to have summoned that already, right? And do we have other monsters? Like, of course, Red Dragon Archfiend, right? This is actually 2 tuner. Wait, did I skip this? I skipped this? Why did I skip this? We're gonna come back to that in a minute. And that's insane, actually. But, I mean, from your deck... one of the Synchro materials then, actually, so you can summon anything. Yep, that's cool. That's cool. I mean, it's not a Synchro monster like Synchro materials. I mean, it can be anything from your deck. So you can actually summon, for example, Junk Synchron. Yep, that's it. That's pretty cool. That's really cool, actually. SR. We're gonna see. We're gonna see. So let's come back to this guy, the Tyrant Red Dragon Archfiend, level 10 as well as Red Nova Dragon, right? How many? Red Nova Dragon has 12, like, Red. It's 12 as well. Okay, so anyway, even with Red Nova Dragon, shooting QUASARS Dragon should actually remains safe from Red Rain, so... okay. Tyrant Red Dragon Archfiend. 2 tuners and 1 or more non-tuner monsters. Level 10, 2 tuners, okay. So the level 6 plus 2 tuners, and is actually is easily summonable. This guy in the Resonator deck must be synchro summoned. It cannot be special summoned by other ways. You can only use each effect once per turn. So it is a hard once per turn. 3500 attack. During your main phase, you can destroy all other cards on the field. Also, for the rest of this turn, other monsters you control cannot attack. So you just need this to have 500 attack more and you're done. Oof. During Ender Play's battle phase, when a spell trap card is activated, you can negate the activation if you do destroy that card, and if you do that, this card gains 500 attack. And I honestly think that if the skill that we had for Yusei is not that good to bring out shooting QUASARS Dragon, as it happened back in the day when we had the mini box and shooting star dragon added to Duel Links, again, the Resonators are going to be better than Synchrons and Junkin Synchrons. Again, because this guy is just so easily to summon with Resonators deck. I mean, once that you summon the what's the name? The level 6 synchro. I can't remember the name. Once you summon that, having 2 tuners on the field is just so easy. Dude! And they can have access to this. They can pop everything on the field, and they just need an additional spell trap card to activate in battle phase, and they have lethal. And they also can negate that, so no mirror force, forget that. God, really? Really? This guy is huge. Really? For Duel Links, it might be, I mean, we have all those cancer traps that can take care of this. I mean, all this stuff is so vulnerable to Ice Dragon Prison. Do you get it? Like, we have tons of dragons and fiends. Ice Dragon Prison is so easy. We have tons of dragons as well here. So really, Ice Dragon Prison is gonna be the MVP anyway. Oh god, give me a break with that card. And then we have a reprint of the Yazi, Evil of the Young Zing. I already have this card because I happened to spend some gems on the selection. It was nice. And okay, not happy about this, but still something, right? Okay, we have something interesting here. Take control of it. Archfiend, okay, for Archfiend. Goblin Time Lord, 0/0. We're taking a battle damage. Shuffle as many cards as your opponent controls into the deck. Then they draw. Oh, not that good, maybe. Lazion, inflict damage. Other SOLFACHORD, Infinite Machine, Infinite Light. SOLFACHORD Elegance. Triamid Load. Triamid? Wait? One card out of nowhere? Triamid Loading? If a field spell is placed face up in your field zone, you can add 1 Triamid spell trap from your deck to your hand. From your deck. Oh god, so you can summon the big boy as well. Oh god. Other Time Lord, Engraver of the Mark. No, nothing special, I guess. Really? Dark Snake Syndrome. No, nothing special, nothing more than that, right? We have. That's it. The only thing I want to see actually before leaving is going to this. Let's check together the new skill, a bonds that illuminates the future. So this is the skill. See how we can make it work. So each of the following effects is used once per duel, okay? And you can change the battle position of said monsters. It means that because they wanted to make it like your opponent can respond to that summon, because if he just says play a monster from your extra deck or from outside your deck, your opponent cannot chain anything, and that is what makes some skills so good. When they say play something from outside your deck, your opponent cannot chain anything because that is not a summon. Instead, if they say set it, when you flip it up, it is a flip summon. Then your opponent can chain something and interrupt your stuff. That's bad. That is like nerfing the skill. So, bad. Send 1 synchro monster on 1 level 2 wind warrior type monster from your with 1000 attack or less attack from your hand to the graveyard. I can't think of anything they're referring to right now. I mean, what level 2 wind? What is this? Do we have it like? Do we have like something that is useful? You know what I mean? From your hand to the graveyard. Maybe it is level 2. Do we have a filter? Like, no. Oh god, what did I do? Close. Thank you. Filter by. Level 2, okay. And he has to be wind. Right? The heck is wind? Oh, there you go. He has to be a warrior. Oh, a warrior. I was already thinking about Olion, but he can't be Olion. So he has to be a warrior because Olion is machine. That's it. That's what we have. So, oh, Rush Warrior can be something though. Rush Warrior can be something because this also can be used to recycle a synchro monster as well. That's pretty nice. Then we have, okay, definitely not this. Speed warrior. We don't care, but I guess this is something. Gemini soldier, no. If this card is sent to the graveyard, all level 2 level monster ability. Okay, I think the best choice is the rush warrior, right? Synchron says no. Synchron level 2 when warrior type monster. Okay, rush warrior. That's it. That's it. It's rush warrior. Then add one synchro monster. Okay, and set one synchro chase. We already know that from outside your deck, so this does not force you to buy that. Send all monsters you control to the graveyard. If the original attack of the monster sent to the graveyard is 2500 or more, okay. Or, I mean, actually you can't send Junk Converter. That's pretty bad. I mean, how are we supposed... with Synchro Chase, right? With Synchro Chase, we're supposed to get Stardust Dragon out. Because with Synchro Chase, when you summon Junk Synchron, then you, with Synchro Chase, you activate the effect and you get to summon Junk Synchron back, and then you have your Stardust Dragon, okay? So this is done, okay? Because you can send all monsters you control to the graveyard. Set to random signer dragons with different names, okay? And can be used turn 3 and onward. Return one Stardust Dragon, turn 3, so you have to wait for your turn 3. This is not that good. This is not that good. Really not. Return one Stardust Dragon from your field graveyard, then change the level of all the synchro monsters you control to 2, and set one live stream dragon. So, if you manage to do this all at once, then you return this to your Hextra deck, okay? And you have to flip the other dragons, right? So they become level 2. Then you set Livestream Dragon, that becomes, it's a tuna, and it is level 8, and you're done, right? Because this actually is level 8 plus the 2 other dragons level 2, and you have 12, and you're done. This clear only because if you begin a duel with an extra deck to contain level 10 or higher light monster, no monsters other than synchro monsters in a deck, okay? And a deck that contains at least 7 level 2 or lower warrior type or machine monsters. Okay, we have to be careful about this. Only synchrons. The 10 or higher is shooting Quasar Dragon. Only synchro, that's fine. I mean, I get it, but the bad thing is that you have to survive, like you have to wait on turn 3. You have to wait on turn 3 to get this done. To get these done. Otherwise, what you might try, but how? Can we summon Shooting Riser Dragon after this? Like, if we go with... No, but this actually reduced the level, right? So, no, that's not the thing. That's not how you do this. That's, I don't know, because if we have to wait for the turn 3, that could become a problem, an issue. Like, you might not survive unless and then you're forced to play like what? Like to play a Loud Barrier, like Rainbow Life. I don't know. That's pretty bad. I don't know. Maybe we'll figure out something different. So guys, I think that is all for today's video. Let me know what you think in the comment section down below. Little change, as we're gonna get this stuff tomorrow. I've decided to actually skip the live streaming today. That was to be released today, as we had this video as well. But just because tomorrow we're gonna have a live streaming on the evening, actually, as always, at 8 p.m. or 9 p.m. Italy time. I'm gonna make a community post about this, so you might see that written, and so that we can play with the new stuff together. So that's the thing. Of course, maybe we're gonna have a pack opening together, like, so you're gonna see we're gonna have the pack opening together during live streaming, and then we're gonna go trying the new stuff. So guys, that was all for today's video. I hope you enjoyed this. Let me know what you think in the comment section down below. Thanks a lot for watching, and as always, see you in the next one.